Brrr. I need a drum roll. All right. What up, peoples of the internet? Welcome to another episode of Fishy Hour. We're going to kick off the show. We have a great interview lined up for you guys tonight. Aaron Kruger is going to join us, and we're going to talk about some San Diego shore fishing, and he's full of knowledge. I'll bring him on in a second, but let's get through the theme song. Actually, I'll bring him on during the theme song. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome Aaron. I'll bring him on half screen over here. Let's see. Boom. Hey, Aaron. How's it going?
Pretty good, man.
Awesome. Okay, so when we start the show, we usually crack open our drinks, and we're going to let you go first. So our guest is going to go first. Ooh, there you go. Nice. Nice. Cheers. You guys know the drill. We rate the opening. Here it goes. I'm gonna do mine. I like to do it slow. Here it goes. My pop wasn't as good as yours, but I think I got you on the hiss. Oh, you got a 9 from Captain Dan. A 9 out of 10. Wow, awesome. Okay, let it roll. And as I let it roll through, I'm gonna just do some shout outs, Aaron, to the people that are jumped in. Wayne from CCA, California jumped in here first. Welcome, Wayne. Captain Dan was close second. Senior Citizens Rock says, too way easy for the seniors citizen remarks, or I'll hit you with my cane. Nice. Cal is in the house. Doug. Welcome, Doug. Welcome, Cal. Welcome, TV Metal Art Todd. Welcome, Salty Dangler. Coach Worf. Let's see. Down in SD, Roy. Jet. Leonard. Good fishing with you today. Captain Dan. Or sorry, Captain Dan. Tyler. Good fishing with you remotely. Let's see. I see Brian. What up, Brian? Welcome. And Alex. All right, guys. I see you guys coming in. Getting ready to start the show. Cheers, guys. It's going to be a good one. Ooh, I got a 10 and a 7 and a 6 and a 10. Okay, cool. All right. Here we go. So, Aaron, how are you doing tonight?
Great.
Awesome. So, I've seen you I met you through Instagram, I believe, and I fished with you on a skiff one time. Been trying to get together with you on the shore, but I'm just, between work and the kids, it's difficult for me to get out. And the show, actually, it's difficult for me to get out during the day, or even in the evenings for that evening bite. But I'm watching you just slay the fish right and left, all different species, and what I have like the most respect for is people that fish from shore mostly and can catch like just a variety of fish. I think it's pretty cool. I think you guys in a way are better anglers because you're limited to the areas you can fish. I jump on a kayak and I can go anywhere and anywhere that's probably less pressured, right? So anyway, that's my kind of like my intro. Okay, so do you want to talk a little bit about how you even got into fishing? Like how long you've been into fishing?
Sure. I started working on the boats in the early 90s, 1992, I think. I was working at Islandia Sport Fishing on the Dolphin back then. Me and Jason, actually, that runs the Dolphin now and owns it, were deckhands back in 92.
That's cool.
And I worked there until about 96, and then I moved to C4 Sport Fishing, and I worked there for about 5 years too as well.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. So then you cut your teeth basically on the boats, fishing for big species, right?
What do you mean?
Like, cause when you first got into fishing, you started with fishing on sport boats, or did you get to the base first? It seems like you went.
I went pier fishing first. I was mainly into going to piers, but
Cool.
that was like 10 years old to
Yeah,
I don't know when, how long, you know.
that's cool. Okay, and then you got into you were a deckhand for a while,
Yeah.
and then let's just fast forward to when you got into like bay fishing, like spotty
Okay,
fishing and
cool.
short fishing, that kind of
Cool.
stuff. How did that come about? First of all, when did you get into it?
Hold on. Whatever. Bay fishing, huh? 2 years ago, I guess I started getting back into it, and that's when I got a smartphone. Oh, I had a regular phone. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
a smartphone, but that's when I started taking pictures, and that's basically how I started.
Oh, awesome. Push any button on your phone so it stops. There you go. So it's
I
done.
don't know
It's
how to
done.
do it.
Yeah, just any button. I think
Okay, I
there
think
should be
it's done now.
yeah, there should be a button on the side or something. All right, cool.
All right.
Yeah. So okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Were you? So you what keeps you from or what's how did you get into shore fishing in general? Like what was the deal with that? Like was that by design? Like you don't like to go out on like boats anymore or?
No, no, it's basically all I could afford.
Oh, cool.
So I fish the bay every single day. Sometimes I do it in the morning and the night.
That's awesome.
So I don't have nothing
That's
better
cool.
to do, bro, with my time.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I used to sit around and get drunk every day, but now I have to do something.
Oh, that's good. That's a good change. So I know a lot of people that see you on Instagram, they're curious about your beard because it's awesome. It's like a wind gauge on some of your
Yeah,
pictures.
it's a wind indicator.
Yeah.
You want to see where to cast? Just look at me.
Nice. Nice. So what's the story with keeping a beard?
2013, I quit drinking, man. I
Oh,
just hung that up, and ever since then, I've been growing it. Well, I told myself I would, and it was kind of like one of those Movember things or whatever you call
oh
it,
yeah. Yep.
And then I really quit drinking, so I just never cut it. So, and it's been going since 2013.
That's cool. That's awesome. I think it looks cool. I think it looks cool. So let's talk a little bit about like bay fishing setup.
Okay.
If you were to, because a lot of the guys in the chat, they're into spotties and fishing in the bay.
Okay.
But a lot of us are on kayaks or on boats, and there's a few of us that fish from shore, and I can't give them that good of advice because I'm not that good from shore. So maybe I'll just ask you some questions, and then you can
Okay.
kind of give me your advice on what you would do. And then in the meanwhile, if you guys want to ask questions in the chat, I'll read some of those questions to Aaron, and we'll see what info he can give us. And we'll just take it that way, guys. That way you guys are also part of the conversation, part of the interview questions. There we go. Okay, so here we go. Like my question is, I guess, if for somebody that's new to spotty fishing or to bay fishing in general, like what would be like a good beginner setup? Like if you
I'd go to Walmart
yeah.
and get myself like a $20 or $30 combo spinning setup.
Yep.
And go from there, man. Like, that's the cheapest way. I could tell you to buy all this expensive stuff that you don't need, but yeah, just go to Walmart. They have a good bait selection that works in the bay too at any Walmart.
Perfect. I'm messing around with the screen size over here. Sorry.
All right.
There we go. Okay, got it. There we go. Okay, cool. But anything more specific than that, like reel size or like bait caster
Okay.
or spinning reel or like what action do you like on the rods for like a spotty setup?
I got you.
Yeah.
As far as rules go, the 100 size bait caster is the way to go for the bay. It's all you need. I fished 30-pound test on mine, 30 to 30-pound fluorocarbon leader. I've been going up and up and up in line. If they're going to eat it, I'm going to use it. So, yeah. And
Oh, I see what you're. I get it.
it's my
Yep.
my rods. I like 7-foot rods. I like them kind of short because they're good dock rods, pilings and stuff like that. So, I have a HMF, heavy, moderate, fast.
Yep.
7-footer is my custom rod, and I use every day.
That's cool. And
Go ahead.
when you go out to fish, do you just one rod it most of the time?
Yeah, one rod because we smoke and stuff, so I'll leave a rod there.
Yeah.
I don't even take my backpack off because so many times we've driven away without my backpack, and I have to run down there. And 5 times or more, I forgot my stupid backpack.
Oh man, I've done that once. I was fishing over there by the lifeguard tower in Mission Bay, and I sat on that bench and changed out a lure, and I got a phone call. And then it was like, at first it seemed like just gonna be a normal phone call, and then it became like a more urgent phone call. So I reeled up, I was casting while I was talking on the phone. I reeled up and got in the car and took off, and I left a whole box full of tackle on that bench. Like it was a big box with brand, like it had like color coded with like different swim baits and like jig heads, and it hurt because I came back like maybe 30 minutes later and it was gone. Like, wow, that was fast. Yeah.
I always got mine back, but I have to wear it the whole time now, or I'll leave it.
That's awesome. All right, so Brian's got a question. Let's see.
What's up, Brian?
Brian says, "Where did you get that sweet rod with the red line?"
Oh, okay. Hook, line, and sinker SD. Check him out on Instagram. It's hook, line, and sinker SD. Basically, just spelled out. He just started making rods, and he makes killer rods.
That's cool.
So I got to pick out exactly what I wanted. So I got the Fuji micro guides.
Yep.
They're super awesome, dude. They make your rod like 10 times lighter too, and they're badass to cast with. You can totally tell, like they're bitching. And then I got my own reel seat and my own grips and all that what I wanted. So it came to around all said and done, wrapped total $160.
Oh, that's not bad to have a rod exactly how you want it. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Good
it's
question.
It's a 7-foot HMF.
There you go. Nice. Good question. Okay, your brother on here, Kruger TV?
Yeah.
Cool. He says to ask you what your favorite lure is.
Jigpara spin.
Jigpara spin. Cool. You fish from shore?
Yeah.
Wow. I snag that thing. I snag that thing all the time, and that's even with the kayak.
You gotta make the blades bigger because it'll slow down your retrieve. So I fish a 30 from the rocks and a 40 from the docks. So.
Oh, got it. That's cool. See, those are the little details that you don't know unless you're out there doing it every day. Super cool. All right. Do you think current is good, or would you rather fish on a
slack tide?
On a slack.
No, I like the more flow is the way to go.
Cool. Okay, cool. More flow is the way to go. I like that. That's it. That's a good saying. All right, more flow is the way to go. Yeah, I prefer fishing in current as well. I'm just not sure how it was from shore.
I fish like 40 feet of water with the 40-gram jigpara.
Yeah.
You can just cast it out and put it back in gear, and that thing will just do what it needs to do and get bit. The current will actually keep that blade and everything doing what it should be doing. So once you get near the bottom, I'll do like a woo woo, get like 2 to get the blade going, and then just stop. Just leave it in gear. It's basically how you would fish a tube, but with the jigpara.
Got it. Super good. All right. Kruger TV asks how many grams, and you just said that, so it's cool. Jet says tips on fishing slack tide. Do you fish slack tide at all?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll fish any tide.
Okay, good, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Do you do anything specifically different when it's a slack tide?
No, a lot of people like to do the finesse and the Ned rigs and stuff like that. I go big bait and heavy line. I want to get that trophy bay fish.
Nice.
So, yeah, I don't care if I'll cast all day as long as I'm trying for the big guys.
That's cool. It's like a zero hero mentality.
Yeah.
Did you what's your go-to lure besides the jigpara, like for a big bait?
I use a jigpara all day, every day, but when it's nighttime, I like the and I got this from Cyborg. I like the 5-inch diesel minnow.
Oh, nice.
Z-Man.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, 3/4 ounce head and 5-inch diesel minnow by Z-Man.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's a good bait. Those things last forever too.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Keep the questions coming, guys. This is getting cool. This is getting interesting. Awesome. Okay, so while the questions queue up, I'm just gonna go off of what I'm curious about. So let's see. Kruger TV says, ask him how he feels about bait and weight compared to lure fishing. Oh, bait and weight. No.
I don't want to piss people off.
Is he trying to get you to go off?
Yeah, he is. He's instigating.
That's funny. All right, we'll just pass on that one. What's the biggest? This is a good question. Doug Rubio over at El Sueño, he's a charter. He says, "What's the biggest you've caught in the bay?"
22-inch sand bass. That was pretty big.
That's enormous. That's awesome. From shore?
From a dock, but yeah,
from a dock. Cool. All right, that's cool. I see Brian says, I never see you fishing May. Do you ever? Sorry, I never see you fishing Mission Bay. Do you ever fish from Dog Beach on Fiesta Island, or see shore pounders there? Do you ever fish? Basically, he's asking, do you ever fish like Mission Bay or like Dog Beach area?
Let me think. Yeah. Yeah, I like to go out to where the jetty has that flat section where it's like concrete right there.
Oh yeah.
And fish the jigpara right there. I've caught in sandies and calicos and spotties.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good zone right there. That makes sense. Cool. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, guys, keep the questions flowing, and we'll keep it going over here on this side. It's pretty cool. Okay, so tell me a little bit about DFA crew. What is that? Sorry, I caught you mid drink.
Oh, it's cool. DFA crew. So I was asked to be a member of DFA. It's a club that gets together and barbecues and fishes.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Has meetups and greets and whatever you want, but something happened and it went from 50 people to 8 people.
Oh, geez.
So the guy said, the leader before, I know you guys know who it is, it's Reed. He said that I could have the keys to the club, so cool. I turned it around and made it back to about 30 people. Now I think we have.
That's cool. That's cool. I always see with that blue shirt with the big DFA letters on it, like big white letters. Yeah. That's like so like, whoa, what is that? Okay.
Yeah, that's like bam in your face. Yeah. Yeah, but I'd like to have us all wear that, but everyone's halfway in, halfway out, kind of.
Oh yeah,
like.
Yeah.
We have a lot of members of DFA that don't put DFA in their name.
Got it.
Is that kind of? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, it makes sense. So it's some people just like I don't know.
They want to be halfway in, halfway out. So if we do good, oh yeah, I'm a part of that. But if we do bad, I'm not a part of that. You know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, cool. I was just curious. Okay, cool.
It's basically I just. Everybody I fish with, I'm like, hey, how would you like to be a part of DFA?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, okay. So everyone I fish with is in there, and they're all real good fishermen.
That's cool.
So if we ever get to do a tourney, we're not entering my tournament. DFA is not allowed, but as soon as the other tournaments start happening, we're gonna show up in full force.
Oh, that's good. And then you can okay, that's cool. That's good. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
So and we are gonna talk about your tournament in a little bit too. Don't let me forget. If that's okay.
It's okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna fill that thing up right now. Let's see. Okay, so basically, DFA is a group of guys that fish together, and eventually will compete. Will show up to competitions and compete as basically for group bragging rights, right?
Right.
Cool.
I was almost thinking, how hookup baits and yak ninjas show up to an event like 10 guys deep, all wearing the same gear, something like that.
That's cool. I like it. I like that there's different groups, because that way it makes events more fun, because now you have different groups fishing the same event. That makes it more fun. Salty Dangler, I think DFA stands for Death from Above. Am I correct?
Yes.
Cool. It's a cool name. So Death from Above, Salty. Salty, you're already in my group. Don't go join that group. Just kidding. Anyway, so that's great. Any more questions, guys? Just pop it in the chat and we'll keep it going. What's the t-shirt you're wearing now?
Dorado Tux by SD Pescador.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that. Is that let me see. That's so good. That's awesome. It's like a tuxedo shirt with a Dorado tie. That's cool. Let's go. Okay, so do you have any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, SD Pescador is actually the only one I'm working with here these days.
So what do you do with them?
He basically hooks me up with a shirt every day of the week. So
that's cool.
I just get free gear out of it, hats, shirts, whenever.
Cool.
Hoodies.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sponsored by 900 Knots, but the COVID messed him up, man. He lost his business. So I don't know. I love the guy, but I don't know what I can do for him,
Yeah. So yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Did he get sick, or his employees got sick, or he basically closed down, and that's
they had to board up his place.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
That's hard.
And when it came back around, I guess he didn't have the money to what he needed, So I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I love the guy. I love the guy, but I went with Pescador.
yeah, cool. All right, sorry about that. We're gonna keep going. I didn't mean to take it that way. So, TB Metal Art Todd asked, do you have any halibut tips or surf? Any halibut in the surf tips?
Yes, I do.
Do you like to target halibut?
I like to target anything that bites the hook.
Oh yeah, nice.
But yes, halibut, corvina, bass.
Cool. All right, let's talk a little bit about maybe targeting halibut. We're not gonna go with specific locations. Let's just talk setups because I don't want to blow any spots up. Even though I know that you're okay with giving away spots.
I'm okay with it, dude. Let's give them away.
No. I don't want to do cause negativity towards you or towards the show. Let's just go with what you can describe what you can look for. Like what makes a good spot to try to look for halibut. What would you look for if you're looking for a halibut spot if you're new?
You don't really look for halibut. Halibut are few and far between. So you just fish for bass, and then you'll get one of these times. I've been getting halibut, targeting them actually in Liberty Station, where it goes from the fish market all the way to the bridges over by Spanish. It's about 3 feet deep all the way down that way. And nobody fishes there because they think it's too shallow. But I love it there, bro. You'll come across that sleeping halibut and whammo, and they'll eat your Lucky Craft.
That's awesome.
If I were to target halibut, that's where I would go target them. And
that makes sense.
The bait I would use.
Yeah, I fish there with my kids because like the spotties are like small and like abundant, And I get my kids bit all the time. That's awesome. You said Lucky Craft. What Lucky Craft?
The SP Flash Minnow 110.
Yeah, I love that one. Awesome.
I changed the hooks from. I got one here.
Yeah.
I changed the hooks from trebles to inline singles.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep.
But yeah, Bay Angler Ray actually gave me this one a couple of months ago for my birthday. It was used, but he hooked me up.
Oh, cool.
And
Ray's cool.
I went with the inline singles. Can you see that?
Yep. So you put 3 inline singles?
Yeah, 2 facing forward and then the rear facing back.
I like it. That's right.
1/0 hooks.
Yep. So you cast this out, and how do you work it?
I usually go 5 cranks and then I'll pull down one, so the thing comes straight at you. So 5 cranks down, 5 cranks down, 5 cranks down, like that.
Do you give it a pause after the down, or just keep going?
If I'm lighting a cigarette or but no, I don't normally pause at all.
Okay, that's cool. There you go. That's awesome. There you go, Todd.
A lot of people will jerk their rod from the right to the left when they're using a jerk bait. Your bait's going crazy to the side. I mean, it may work, but I've been more effective with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down motion.
Straight down.
Doesn't matter how many cranks you put in. They'll eat it if you just wind a steady retrieve with it. But I do the jerk bait style, so it seems to be working.
That's cool. What gear ratio do you normally fish with on your reel?
For topwater, I like 7-to-1 or plus, even faster. Okay. And then for the jigpara, you have to have a slow reel, or you'll mess up the reel, dude. Anything, all my 8-to-1 and 9-to-1 reels, they've gone to the S word. You know what I mean?
Because there's too much work against the high gear.
Yeah, against the gear. Yeah, it tears up reels, bro. You have to have a super slow one. So 5-to-1, 6-to-1 for the heavy jigparas.
Yep. That's cool. That's really good advice right there too. Yeah, because you're putting too much torque against it to get it to go, and it makes sense. Cool. Yeah, keep the comments going, guys. Keep the chat, the questions going, because these are looking good. Okay, so Alex says, do you prefer fishing nights or daylight?
I prefer daylight because I could use the jigpara. The jigparas don't work at night.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy.
And I'm going to tell you something. The more, you got to keep your blade shiny. If it's not shiny, put a different one on. It's got to be blinging, or it won't get bit as good.
Oh, dude, that's so good too. And I can hear everybody running to check their blade if their blades are shiny. Shiny blades, y'all.
I got another tip for crankbait.
Yeah, go for it.
Headlight restore for the bill. If your stuff starts looking trash, use headlight restore on your bill.
So
Of
it's
your crankbait.
clear. So it looks
Yeah,
clear again.
exactly. It brings
That
them right to brand new again.
that makes sense. That's good. That's really good. It's really good. Cool. Okay. I'm kind of reading through the questions real quick. Make sure I don't miss any. Oh, cool. Kruger TV asks, "What's your favorite tubes to use?"
Off the hook, 2018.
Cool. So that's a brand called.
I got one here, I think.
Yeah, show it. The brand is called Off the Hook.
Yeah, off the hook, 2018.
Oh, you gave me one of these. You gave me a yellow one.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I like that one.
Dope, though. I use these a lot at night.
Mm.
But my favorite lure to fish ever is all the spin baits. I like them all. The axe blade, the
jigpara, the axe
river
blade.
to sea, the jigpara.
Oh yeah.
The vault blade. I have them all, but the jigpara works the best. But I like using them all.
Cool, man. I have like 4 jigparas. I have 4 axe blades that are still in the box. I need to bust those things out. But I appreciate the tip about the slower reel because otherwise I was gonna jack up my faster reel. Okay. Let's see. Do you prefer gold or silver blades? Asks Jet.
They're both great.
Cool.
They both work.
Okay.
Even the ones they make one that's all pitted. It looks like a golf ball kind of.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
Those do you like them because of the way they look, or are they more effective?
I like them for their effectiveness.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Have you seen the black chrome ones?
Yes, I have.
Have you used those?
No.
Okay.
Too expensive.
Okay. I've seen them on Amazon. I was wondering if it's worth getting some of those. Cool. And also I've seen the pitted ones. That's good. Do you use bigger blades than what they come with, or use the same size?
I'm going to tell you why I put a bigger blade is because I can't feel the stock blade. A lot of times jig paras will foul. The hook will catch the line and you won't be able to notice it. You'll think it's still going.
Yep.
But with a bigger blade, and don't get crazy, but just a little bit bigger, I could feel it.
Yeah.
I can tell when it's fouled. I can tell when it's working perfect. I can tell. So you can bomb those things like a mile.
Yeah.
So once you get it way out there, the last thing you want to do is reel it in for 5 minutes while it's fouled.
That's true. I mean? Yeah, that makes sense.
If you make the blade bigger, you can feel exactly what it's doing. And it slows down your retrieve, so you can use 30s and 40s in like 10 feet of water.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. It's flying instead of just like sinking. That makes sense. All right, I'm imagining it, and I see. Yeah,
I have a jig par right here.
Yeah, and actually, I'll bring it up. Also, with the weight, you're able to cast a lot further from shore, which makes sense. That's cool. I like it. Oh yeah.
It's a 30 gram. This is the blade I change it to. It's a little bit bigger, and then 1/0 live bait hook in the back and 1/0 inline hook in the front. You have to have both of them going. That's how you set them up, though.
Yeah, it makes sense. The blade in the back is also size 4.
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's a half an inch bigger on each side than the stock blade.
Okay, I think it might be a size 4.
Okay.
I think it might be a size 4. I use size 5s on my A rig, and I think it comes with a size 3. Okay, cool. But that's cool. Okay, that's awesome. All right, that's like the most pimped out jig par I've ever seen. That's good. Polished blade tip, thumbs up. Cool. Do you fish bucktails? Asks J90.
No, only Dan Hernandez fishes those.
Nice. That's awesome. Wait, what's up, John? Good to have you on. I've never fished a jig para. Do you use an assist hook? No, they have
They're on split ring.
Yeah, can you show them the? There you go. Bring it up again.
Oh shit. Sorry about the
No worries.
word. Here we go.
Hold up a little bit higher. Yeah.
You can't use a owner or a Gamakatsu in the back because the eyelet is not big enough. So you have to go with the Mustad live bait hook, and it has a big eyelet, so it's able to rotate brown back there.
Oh.
Like you see the big old eyelet for the inline, they have to be able to. So yeah, you want a big eyelet, so I go with the Mustad instead of an owner. A lot of people will think, oh, owner, but nah.
So when it's actually getting fished, is that hook spinning around the blade too, or just the blade is spinning?
No,
Just the blade is
no,
spinning.
the
Sorry.
blade just spins. The blade just spins. I have the hook facing
Oh,
this
got it.
way backwards for a
Yep.
reason. So yeah, they get hooked though. You just hook them in the bottom of the mouth a lot.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna keep it going. Yeah, feel the vibrations from blade. Cool, says Brian. Salty had a perfect description. A metal jig from Japan with a willow leaf blade at the back. Oh, he's describing it to TB Metal. I think this is before you held it up. So there we go. Cool, thanks. So we're good. We're caught up. Oh, I got the, John says, like he understood it. Okay, great. Good, John. Okay, Ralph says, I don't even live there, and these are still great tips. Where are you from, Ralph? That's cool. We get people from out of state now. It's pretty interesting. Oh wait, Ralph's in Japan. Woo! Oh, Ralph, we're gonna have Ralph as a guest soon. I was like, wait, that name looks so familiar. Yeah, I've been talking with Ralph on Facebook. He teaches English in Japan, and he's an avid fisherman. Really cool dude. He's gonna be on the show soon, as soon as we can figure out what day works for him. So good stuff. All right, Tony says, I like this no trouble business. It's Nelson's on. Yeah. One of our friends took an axe blade to the neck. Like he set the hook too close to the surface.
I heard that one.
Yeah,
I heard that. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, but he was okay. He had the barbs pinched, so Tony was able to pull it out after 2 attempts.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks much safer with two single hooks. Lorenzo, what's up, dude? Welcome. Is that a 20 gram? No, it's a 30 gram jigpara. Yeah, Ralph's in Tokyo. That's right. Okay, Lorenzo says, I've tried using the jigpara blade, but no luck. Tips on retrieving? Just joined, so sorry if I missed that information already.
Okay, what you want to do is bomb it out there. You can cover a lot of water with these things. Bomb it out there. Stop it before it hits the water, because that'll straighten everything out, and it'll make sure you don't foul your line. It won't grab the line. You got to stop it right before it hits the water, and don't give it any slack. Let it sink really slow, all the way till you get to the bottom. And once you're on the bottom, you just boom, boom, like 2 quick ones real quick just to get it going, and then a slow retrieve after.
So two quick cranks. And
yeah,
then
2 quick ones or 1 quick one, whatever it takes to get that blade stirred up.
And
then
slow
it down. Yep, and then slow it down after that. And that's basically it.
What's the rod position? Are you pointing it at the water, or are you holding it a little bit up?
I point the rod directly at the line.
Okay, perfect.
So when they bite, they'll stick to it. If you have your rod pointed any other way, they just go bing, bing, bing with the singles. With the trebles, they'll stick to it. But I don't like fishing trebles. Yeah. So.
That's so good. Really interesting. It's interesting how even the hook set to the side, or like the holding the rod up a little bit, makes a difference. Pretty cool.
Yeah. If you're holding the rod pointed at the line, when they grab it, that actual force of that will actually set the hook for you.
Got it.
Just wind into it. A lot of times I'll just wind into it.
Okay, that makes sense. So you don't even do a hook set?
No, not really.
Cool. That's interesting. All right. Let's see. Your brother says, tell Aaron Tim Hilton said, what's up?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
What's up, Tim?
Lorenzo says, I tried using I read that one already. Question from Cal says, how do you like to fish the tubes?
The tubes are kind of boring to me, to be honest. I'm actually sponsored by the greatest tube maker, but...
In what situation would you use a tube?
Okay, I would use a tube when you're on a dock, or you could use a tube wherever, but I prefer not to use a tube in grass, because the way you use a tube is like again with the jigpara, it's 1, 2, and then let it sink. And the right tube you want to use is how long is it going to take for that 1, 2 tube to hit the bottom again, because they get bit on the sink, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to use like a 3/8 to a 1/2 ounce tube in the bay, so whatever spot you're fishing, you do your 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, and then let it sink. You want it to sink for anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds, and be ready to swing. Be ready to swing, because your bites are all going to come off the sink.
That's awesome.
You can cast them out and do them that way. They're very good for vertical fishing because there's no drag on them whatsoever. Yeah. So you can get down with a light bait in the strike zone super fast.
Oh,
So
like at the docks.
there's
That
no
makes sense.
drag on them at all, so
Yeah.
they get down. You know, you don't have to waste time waiting to do your dropping
Like
on
the
each
paddle tail's
piling.
not slowing it down or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
And they
super
eat it
interesting.
on the way down.
Yeah.
I don't know why they eat it. They just dildo in the water. They don't swim or anything. You know what I mean? They don't swim.
That's hilarious. No, I get no, it makes sense too. Makes sense. So and since it's like more hydrodynamic, it sinks faster, and you could fish a lighter weight too. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see. J90 asks, "What do you think about those plastic swim baits with blade tails?"
Yeah, I love those. Dart spins. Dart spins are fucking oop.
Oh, it's okay.
Dart spins are fire.
Oh, dart spins. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about. That's cool. Are those like a plastic swim baits with blades? Tails. Okay, cool. Dart spins. Okay, cool. Do those get bit off a lot?
No, believe it or not, no, they don't.
Cool.
They don't really. So for $10 for two, you're getting a pretty good bait for that price.
And does that have is that like a package deal where it's like built in, the hook's already in there, or do you have to put on a different head?
You got to put on your own head.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, Tony says, great tip about stopping it before it hits. So it lines it up. Cool. Good stuff. Thanks, Tony. Okay, Salty Dangler says, how do you fish the tube bait around the eelgrass without fouling the bait?
The tube bait you'll never foul, but you don't want to fish the tube in grass. I mean, you can, but I don't get bit on the retrieve, and you can't really let it sink in the grass because you're gonna be full of weeds the whole time.
Yeah, it's just not the right bait for that condition, I guess, right? Unless you're.
I'm not a tube master either, so you might, if you're a hookup guy, you might know the secret to weeds in hookup baits. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see, John, what up, John? Welcome. John says, how come no trebles? Snags less? Do you want to take that one, or do you want me to take that one?
I'll take it.
Okay, go for it.
How come trebles on the jigpara?
No, how come you fish without treble? Yeah, on jigpara. How come you put single hooks instead of trebles?
Well, the trebles grab the line all the time, and I started changing them on my jigparas because I had problems with big fish pulling off. Like you'll hook a fish and holy shit, stay on there, and then bam, gone. So with the single hooks, if they get a hold of that live bait hook and that sticks them, they're not going anywhere.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Hey, Aaron, do you have a light you can turn on? I know it got dark on us because it's getting darker outside, but.
Oh yeah, hold on, let me see.
Go for it. No worries. I'll do a quick intermission. Super cool, guys. I'm really enjoying this interview. Sorry. I want to leave it to you guys to ask most of the questions today. I'm enjoying this. I feel like I've learned a ton already just from.
It's not my room. I can sit up a little closer or something now.
Oh, that's fine. That'll work. That'll work. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. No worries. Cool. Thanks. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep it going. Yeah. So also, John, on the trebles thing, like I know you're fishing on a kayak. I know you're fishing on a sit inside kayak. So having a fish that's got a lure with multiple treble hooks on there is kind of dangerous. If you lose control of it and it flops around on your lap, it's gonna stick you. So having a single hook or two single hooks is better than having two treble hooks flying around it on your lap. Okay.
Another thing is you don't need pliers. You know, if you switch everything to single hooks, it's a lot easier on the fish. It's better for the fish. You know, you don't need pliers. It's funner to actually fish them because you got to swing a little bit at sometimes. Yeah. But they're funner. They don't foul. You know, so they're bitching if you ask me.
Sweet. That's perfect. All right. Lorenzo says, "Oh, nice. I noticed that that when I retrieved it comes out all tangled to treble hooks." Yeah. Okay, cool. They agree with the treble hooks thing. All right, cool. Hey, Joaquin, welcome. He's like, what's happening? We're interviewing Aaron. We're talking about shore fishing and in the bays. He's dropping a ton of good knowledge on you. You gotta come back and watch the replay. It's good stuff. Okay, let's see. J90 says, do you ever use spoons or cast masters or crocodile?
In 1989, yeah.
Yes. Awesome. Let's see. Cal asks, Cave Dog 619 is his handle. He asks, so flat fall or yo-yo in La Jolla? Oh, wait. That's a different topic. That's a good question, Cal.
I can answer it.
Go for it.
Flat fall or yo-yo in La Jolla?
Uh-huh.
It depends on where you're at, man. It depends, you know. I can't just say do this in La Jolla, you know.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know.
So let's see. Yeah, because you have some deckhand experience. So you probably have a lot of experience fishing around La Jolla and like all of the local waters. Yeah, guys. So if you guys want to ask questions about bigger fish or bigger game fishing, I think Aaron can probably handle some of those questions too. Let's see. Oh, how do you? Salty Dangler asks, how do you rig the dart spins?
I use, well, let's see. I have like a 3-inch plastic piece that goes to a blade. That's the size I use. I don't know exactly what size that is, but it's like a 3-inch plastic piece. So I don't like weedless. I use a 3/8 to a 1/2 ounce BMC boxer head in my dart spins.
That's cool. There you go. Loyal till the end. What up, dude? Welcome back. J90 says, I don't know why they don't use single hooks on surface irons as much. Very effective when throwing irons by kelp from the shore. Okay, that's not a question. That was just a comment. Okay. John says, best answer ever. Excellent. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Let's see. Kruger TV asks, what is a good sport boat to go on? Can you recommend any boats?
Yeah, the San Diego.
Perfect.
The San Diego out of Seaport Sport Fishing. Seaport Sport Fishing.
Cool.
Ryan Bostain is a buddy of mine. I've worked with him for the past, like, I don't know, 10 years.
Oh, cool.
But this was like in the 90s to like 2003. I've worked and hung out with that guy. But yeah, the San Diego is my favorite sport boat to fish on.
Super good. Super good. Okay. Let's go with specific species. Okay, we talked a little bit about halibut, right? Do you want to talk about corvinas until recently, I didn't know there was a difference between a corvina and a corvina. The B and the
different
V.
mouths.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
How many corvina guys we have in the house? If you guys want to talk a little bit, if you guys want to hear about corvina or bonefish or whatever, ask your questions. Oh, here we go. J90 asks, any tips on targeting bonefish?
Sorry, brother, I haven't caught a bonefish yet.
Cool.
Sorry.
Cool. No, it's all good. Okay. All right, come on, just some more comments. Good stuff. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the tournament you're putting on.
Okay.
So first of all, you want to just give us an overview about what it is?
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm trying to get 25 people together. I don't remember exactly what the money was. I think it's 300, 225, and 100.
Cool.
I'm trying to get all the local sponsors and something's going on in my.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the local bait makers, local clothing companies, all those guys they're all chiming in, so it should be pretty cool.
Awesome.
Should be cool. It's in October. I wanted to leave it enough time window where I can make it perfect and it won't be stupid, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. So what if pending the COVID stuff, if we can still gather, then it's on. If not, you'll maybe push it back or something?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what the rule is on how many people you can have. Like I said, I'm going to cap it at 25, but
Right.
it's going to be like there's probably going to be at least 100.
Right.
So I don't know, man. I'm hoping, keep my fingers crossed.
Yeah. Okay. That'll be my only concern about like getting people in a crowd. But it's far out enough that hopefully by then we'll be hopefully under control.
Yeah, if I find out 2 weeks in advance that it's not going to be okay, then I'm going to postpone the tournament.
Oh, perfect. Okay,
I'm not going to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I just don't want to recommend something that's going to be like a danger, right? So let's just say that everything is okay by then, and we can gather. Let's talk about the rules. Is it shore only? Is it boats, kayaks?
It's everybody against everybody. There's no rules. You can fish any bay you want. Any bay. Go to anyone. I don't care. And it's shore against boats, against float tubes, against kayaks. It's like the old DFA tournament that they had last year. Same thing, pretty much. But yeah, same rules.
Okay.
3 longest fish. Time stamp on your picture. So. Yep. No taking 2 pictures of 1 big fish, none of that.
Yeah, what kind of fish?
Spotties only.
Spotties only. That's the one I hear.
Legal halibut gets a prize.
Cool.
I'm trying with all the sponsors. I'm going to have prizes as well as just money. Big bags of prizes. Cool. That's what I like. I like prizes, so I'm going to try to try to do it.
That's cool. And then the proceeds, is that going like 50-50? Where's all the money going that you're
All the
collecting?
money is going to the winners. I'm not making a dime.
Perfect.
All the money is going to the 225 for the winner. It's like,
yeah, it's like
I don't remember what.
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
percentages of the whole thing. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's all the money. I'm not keeping any.
Okay, cool. And if anybody that's watching is interested in signing up for that or hearing more about it, how would they do that?
Hit up Getting Fishy DFA.
Getting Fishy DFA. Cool. That on Instagram?
Or the it's on Instagram. Cool. Or the Death from Above page. It's like a
cool.
black logo. They can look up there.
Is there an actual website? Death from Above?
Website. It's like an Instagram thing.
Oh, okay, got it. So on Instagram it'll be Death from Above.
Yeah.
Do you have the actual words typed out?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna find it real quick.
Death from Above SoCal.
I see it. Death _from _above SoCal. Cool. Okay, there it is. Okay, well that's the page you're gonna look for. Death _from _above _SOCAL. If you guys are interested in that, and you only have 25 slots.
25 spots, and I believe we have 9 already. I'm not sure.
Oh, cool.
So if you guys want to do it, you should get locked in, and then we'll have it all locked in. And if it gets postponed or something, I'll have everybody's money, so we can get it all back to them. Or if they want to let it ride until we can do this.
Yeah, makes sense.
Either way.
Cool. All right, so I see Brian. Yes, boats are allowed. Anything goes. But you're only fishing for spotty, so it doesn't matter if you go outside the bay. You're not gonna get a spotty outside.
Exactly. That's
which
why
was
you
my
go
concern.
you want.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. And then it's a bag of 3.
Yeah, and I'm doing sign-ins at Shelter Island Boat Launch from 7 to 9 a.m.
Okay.
And then for the I call it weigh-ins, even though it's just measurements. I call it weigh-ins, but whatever. At the weigh-ins is going to be you have to be there before 4 o'clock to weigh in your fish.
Okay, to show your fish.
LP Fishing Supply. It's in Oceanside.
Oh, got it.
Kind of a drive, but he's got a warehouse where we can have this many people. He's got a huge warehouse where he does all the ACC tournaments. So I'm gonna have mine at his shop as well.
That's cool. Yeah, pending the okay to meet up in that many people, I guess, right?
Yeah, pending that, I guess.
Yeah, cool, awesome. All right, so let's. If you guys have any questions about that or any other fishing questions, pop them into the chat, and we're gonna handle those real quick. Otherwise, let's see. Yeah, any questions? Pop them in there. Okay. What are you most looking forward to when it comes to fishing right now? Like, do you have any goals?
I go crazy for Corvina, man.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna tell you where to fish for him. Okay, is that cool?
There's 37.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
There's 37 people on.
Okay, here we go. Valley High Restaurant Dock.
Oh yeah.
Is the Corvina Central of San Diego Bay.
Watch, you gonna go fish tomorrow?
I don't know why they're there, bro. But if you see the birds and you see it look lively, fish your Lucky Craft, and you're gonna get them. Nice
with the 5 cranks and the
womb
and the womb. Yeah. I like that.
You can actually feel your lure go brrr, like
Oh yeah.
You 1, 2, 3. Brrr, yeah.
Oh man, I'm there. That's so good. All right, there you go.
Right after the show, come pick me up.
I know, right? Nice. I have a rockfish I need to cook. That's hilarious. Super cool. All right, so California Outdoors is like my Corvina now. Oh, that's funny. Cool. Well, Aaron, I appreciate you, brother. This was a fun interview for me. I learned a ton. I appreciate you taking the time to sit with us and being an open book. I know you could have done a lot. You were willing to be more open with us, but I don't want to take too much advantage of you. So thank you for doing this. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. Do you have anything else you want to share before we end the show?
Yeah, one tip.
Yeah.
Wash all your spin baits when you get done, or they will seize up on you.
Oh, good point.
That's it.
Do you just rinse them off, or you like
no, I get crazy. I rinse them off, rub the swivel in the underwater, put them in the dog bowl and rub the hooks so there's no rust. I don't know. I get crazy, but
no, it's cool.
Yeah, I take care of my spin baits because that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, if you're out there fishing, that's the last thing you want to seize up on you. Makes sense. mess up the action. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna end the show a little bit early because I went fishing this morning with the MMFC guys in La Jolla, and I'm a little tired, and I gotta cook that fish that I caught today. So.
One more thing I was actually thinking of, Roman.
Go for it.
What do you think about a crew tournament, like crew on crew?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That'd be
like
rad.
DFA. I got a crew now, I guess.
MMFC, Liquid Assassins, Alpine Beer Fishing Team. There's a bunch of them.
There's Yak Ninjas.
I know there's at least 10 of them.
That would be cool. That would be cool. And I think that would be something that like we might even be able to do that without any physical contact. Like just have the guys in the crew, and we know who's from what crew, and then we just submit over the phone maybe.
Okay.
Right. That'd be interesting. So like if I think it'd be cool. Oh yeah, there's Maid too. Salt Maid guys.
Yep, Salt Maid.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be good. That'd be cool. And then it's kind of like a friendly competition thing. It's not like really like it's not like against each other. It's everybody's still fishing. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same people anyway.
It'll be fun. I think it'd be rad.
Yeah, I like that. That's a great idea. Oh yeah, Brian's like, oh dang, crew battles. Yes, awesome. All right, cool. That'll work. All right. So again, Aaron, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your knowledge with us. Thank you. We're gonna let the music play out. And
thanks, Roman, for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Whenever you want to come back, let me know. I'm gonna
Thanks for bringing up the tournament too.
Yeah,
Appreciate
it's my pleasure, dude. Awesome.
All right.
I want to hang up, and then I'm gonna close out the show.
All right, later, dude.
Later. There we go. That was super cool. I didn't realize that I had my background turned off the whole time. Let me give TV Metal Art some shine over here. Let's see. Here we go. Shabam! Oh, look at that beautiful yellowtail up there. You too can have a beautiful yellowtail like this. Contact tbmetalart.com. Todd does beautiful work, and I just felt like shouting him out today because this yellowtail reminds me of all the good times. It reminds me of this show. It reminds me of fishing. It reminds me of spearfishing. It's such a good piece to have around the house. Anyway, cool stuff. Real quick, I'll give you guys a quick recap on how I did on La Jolla. I caught my first nice red, a red rockfish, and I was super excited because I've been reading that book that I showed you guys last week that Alyssa recommended called The Whole Fish. And he's got a technique of descaling it by cutting it's like you cut the skin off, but it's like a sublayer of skin. It's like you cut the skin off with the scales instead of scaling it. And then so I caught a big one and I caught a smaller one, and I have them all prepped. When I got home, I gutted them, I cleaned them all out, I dried everything really well, and I cut off all of the scales, cut off the fins, and the kids are home now. I'm gonna cook it with them. They're gonna be excited about looking at the fish and looking at its eyeball, and it's gonna be great. Here, I'll show you guys. My big red of the day. Let's see. Here it is. I'll probably put it up on Instagram in a little bit, but I'll just show you guys real quick the preview. There you go. I didn't weigh it. It's the biggest one I've caught so far. Super excited about it. So I know it's gonna taste great. It's like a good maybe 8 tacos out of that thing. Todd's hitting La Jolla tomorrow. Cool. Todd, I'll be out there as well. Good. Oh yeah, that's cool, guys. Yeah, I'm not sure I could get out tomorrow to La Jolla, but it seems like there's gonna be enough of you out there that you guys could probably be on comms. So I'll jump on comms and check on you guys too. That'd be cool. There was squid, Todd. Some people were catching squid. There was Spanish mackerel, and enormous macks. Like the macks are just like they're like a foot long, foot and a half long, and like really, really beefy. Aaron's IG is A Kruger _DFA. I think that's That's what I remember. Let me check it real quick. Let's see. Yeah, A Kruger _ DFA is gonna come up with the name of public figure. Okay, A Kruger _ DFA. Super cool dude. I really appreciate him for taking the time to share his knowledge with us, and I'm looking forward to fishing with him more. Actually, I'm like re-inspired to like tune up my axe blades, mess around with hooks and different blade sizes. Squid out there, yeah, there's squid. Nice. How far out did you go, Oscar? Oh, pretty much on the point. Yo says Ghost Sniper. What's up, Ghost Sniper? Cal says save the max for lobster bait later in the year. Oh yeah, you're right. That's true. Just like next time you're out there, just take a bunch home and freeze them for later. Those max are probably good eating if prepared right. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't doubt it at this. They're big. They're big. So like they're probably like twice the size of the sticker, which is insane. All right, cool guys. All right, I'm gonna kick off the music. Do some shout outs. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again for all your questions. Good stuff. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Paige, Ghost Sniper, Oscar, Todd, Salty Dan, California Outdoors, Coach Worf, TB Metal Art. Todd, thank you so much. Wayne, thank you for jumping on here. Juan, what's up? Welcome. Thanks for jumping on. Jet, Brian, Tony, thanks for modding today. Let's see, Leonard in the house. Leonard, thanks for fishing with me today also. Brian, I got Brian already. Let's see, Kate Kruger, Aaron's brother. Welcome, Kruger. Hope you'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the show. Casey, welcome. Thanks for watching the show. Let's see, J90. Thanks for all your great questions. Your questions really helped today. Thanks, John. Loyal till the end. One. Thanks again, bro. And John, thank you for jumping on. Also, thanks for the great questions. I see John. Thank you, John. Best answer ever. That's cool. Let's see what else we have. I already got Salty Dangler. Lorenzo, thanks again for jumping on. Let's see who else. Ralph, of course. Ralph in Tokyo. Thanks for tuning in. For Ralph, it's Wednesday about to be noon. So I'm looking forward to interviewing Ralph, guys. He's got an amazing story. Yeah, I don't even want to like start to tease it because it's so good. I want him to tell you himself. It's good stuff. Okay, let's see who else is on here. Who else I haven't shouted out yet? Oh, Spartan Girl, welcome. Thanks for jumping on. And let's see. Captain Dan made it. He's like second on in the thing. Doug, Ruben, El Sueño, Charters. Good stuff. I think I got everybody. And again, the winner for today, who came in first, was Wayne. With a slow clap. Good job, Wayne. First. I think it's becoming a competition. Who could jump in here first? So all right. Tomorrow is trivia. Sorry, I forgot to mention this earlier. Tomorrow is trivia night. We're going to be talking about some of the tips that Aaron gave us. We might even go back to some previous interviews we've had in the past couple of weeks, and might even throw in some ocean lore. I guess I could say some ocean superstitions, the origins, that kind of stuff, and maybe I might even throw some movie references this time. Anyway, it's gonna be good. We're going to use the new scoring system where each answer is worth 1 point, and at the end of the night, we get through 12 questions, and then we have 2 bonus questions that are worth 2 points each. Sorry, 2 points each, and then we'll be the prize. The prize for tomorrow. Izzy went and did it again. Izzy's just amazing. He just like. I'm surprised by every time. So he went out and he was shopping for like spices and ways to prepare fish. And he thought it would be cool to put together a little package of things he likes to use when he's preparing fish and donate it to the show for trivia night. So he's got a combination of different things. He's got um, an all-purpose rub for cooking fish or whatever. He's got a poke mix combo kit, which is another cool thing. He's got ghost infused smoked salt. So and he's got taste of Baja seasoning, seasoned beer batter mix. So it's got like I would say it's like about $60 worth of stuff, $60-70 worth of stuff. So Izzy, if you're on here, thank you so much for donating that to the show. The way we're gonna do it is whoever wins will give me their address of where they want that stuff shipped to, and Izzy's gonna ship it to you. So again, Izzy, thanks again, dude. Your support for the show is amazing, and I know you're on Patreon as well, so I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that is gonna be the show. Do me a big favor before you jump off. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button, and should be good. I see Ghost Sniper says, "It's who?" Oscar, what up? Good stuff, brother. Okay, good stuff. All right. Oh, I see Noah in here. What up, Noah? And Junior, what up, Junior? Good stuff. John, there's John. Ditto on the lobster. Cool. And there's Coach Worf, and there's Adrian and Matador. All right, cool. I think I got everybody. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for trivia night. I got to go write some questions. I got to cook this fish. All right, so good night, guys. I will keep waiting for the music to end, but it's already over. All right, bye.